PT has been slightly strict in the recent times. They don't really want you to use templates. There was a time when students even used to speak fast, not being clear. They used to get full points in speaking. But that's not the case anymore. I'm telling you, mistake number four, which is common, which everyone is making. Alright, guys, PT speaking has changed a lot ever since Pearson has brought in changes in 2025. There are new question types plus templates are a bit tricky to use. In this video, I'm going to tell you 5 common mistakes which you should be avoiding if you actually want to get your desired scores in the speaking module. And if you do well in the speaking module, that's the only way you will be able to get your scores in listening module as well, as speaking will give you around 60% of the points in the listening module as well. You have to make sure you do not make any of these mistakes, especially mistake number 4 is very common nowadays. So make sure you watch till the very end. Do not make these mistakes in the test and get your desired scores in the very first go. For those who are here for the first time, my name is Varun. I'm from Language Academy. I've been teaching PT for last 8 years, and till date I've trained more than 50,000 students for their PT test. Let's get started with the video. 5 common mistakes in PT speaking which you should avoid. Mistake number 1 is not understanding the marking criteria, not really understanding what is important in the speaking module and what is not. There are 7 different question types in speaking, out of which only 6 will contribute in speaking. 1 is in the speaking module but will not give you any points in speaking. The first question type is read aloud, which is of average importance. It used to be extremely important, but after the changes, it will only give you around 8 points in speaking, not that important. Repeat sentence, extremely important. These will give you points in speaking and listening both. Describe image, most important question type for speaking, will give you around 25 points in speaking. Retell lecture, extremely important for speaking and listening. Answer short question will not give you any points in speaking. This will only give you a few points in listening. Therefore, this is not that important and not at all important for speaking. Summarize group discussion, extremely important. This is a new question type. You should be practicing this properly, as this is going to give you points in speaking and listening. And last but not the least, respond to situation will give you points in speaking and is important. So your primary focus should be on 4 question types: repeat sentence, describe image, retell lecture, summarize group discussion. Along with that, a bit on respond to a situation and practice a few read alouds as well. Don't worry much about answer short questions. All right. So this is the first thing you need to make sure before you even start practicing, that you understand the marking criteria and the questions which are important and questions which are not. Mistake number 2, confusing fluency with speed. PT speaking is based on two main parameters: fluency and pronunciation. Let's talk about fluency in point number 2. Fluency in PT is not your speed. Many a times, whenever we tell students that, yes, try and speak in a fluent manner, they just increase the speed. That is not what PT speaking or PT fluency is about. Fluency is about speaking in a flow, means you are not speaking word by word. You're not speaking, hi, my name is this and you have to speak in a flow. Hi, my name is this and I'm here for this. Speaking in a flow and taking natural pauses. Whenever there's a comma, connector, any kind of new sentence, full stop, take a slight pause. Take a slight pause, take natural pauses, but avoid unnatural pauses, means you cannot just stop anywhere. Avoid unnatural pauses, hesitations, and self corrections, and you'll be fine. So, for your fluency, do not focus on your speed, focus on your flow. Go in a calm and easy manner, take natural pauses, you'll be fine. Let's move on to number 3, confusing pronunciation with accent and not really focusing too much on pronunciation, just focusing on fluency. Fluency is important, but ever since PT has changed, there was a time when students even used to speak fast, not being clear. They used to get full points in speaking. But that's not the case anymore. I'm telling you, your pronunciation is way more important than your fluency. Even if there are few pauses, hesitations in your speech, but you're speaking clearly and confidently, you will definitely get your desired scores. For pronunciation, you have to make sure you don't focus too much on your accent. Just keep it natural. This test is designed for non-native speakers. Just keep it natural, but make sure each and every word you speak comes out clearly. To boost your pronunciation, in describe, image, read a lecture, summarize group discussion, and respond to a situation, make sure that you do not speak even a single word you're not sure about. Let's say if there's any word you find it difficult to pronounce, don't speak it, because in these four question types, there's no compulsion that yes, this is what you have to speak. You can choose what you have to speak. In read aloud and repeat sentence, you'll be given fixed content which you'll need to speak. But in these two question types, you have a choice, and wherever you feel that this particular word is difficult for me to pronounce, don't speak it, please. If you have less words which you're sure about, you can repeat the same, but do not speak any word you find difficult. This is mistake number 3, not actually understanding what pronunciation is and trying to change the accent. Keep your accent natural, do not go fast. If you speak naturally in a calm way, take natural pauses, you will be able to speak clearly, your pronunciation will go up. And even if there are few pauses in your speech, but you speak in a flow and speak clearly, you will definitely get your scores. Now let's move on to mistake number 4, which is common, which everyone is making: using templates but not really understanding what the templates are. PT has been slightly strict in the recent times. They don't really want you to use templates, or actually, they don't really want you to use templates blindly. It's not that in every image or every lecture you get, you just speak whatever you wish to and you get the scores. You can still use the templates, you can still use the structures, but you need to understand that what the templates are, how you have to add the content, and how do you use and make the templates meaningful. Mistake is not understanding the templates. What you need to do, you need to make sure whenever you get a template or whatever template you have, you actually spend some time understanding it and having a plan on how you have to add relevant content from each question type in the particular template which you have. For describe image, you need to make sure you have enough content from the image. Read a lecture, you need to make sure you speak around 35 seconds and have good content. Summarize group discussion, you need to make sure you speak around 90 seconds. If you have less content, repeat the same but proper phrases from the lecture. And then respond to situation around 30 seconds. Make sure you cover all the keywords from the given situation. It's not that you're just speaking a fixed template, adding minimal content. This used to work, but not anymore. Use the template, use the structure, but add relevant content and you'll be fine. This was mistake number 4, which I see everyone making. Not even sure what the template is, just my tutor gave it or Varun gave it to me, I'm following it. Don't follow what Varun is saying. Please make sure you understand what you have in your hands. Mold it a bit. Let's say if I give you a template, you're not really comfortable with it, it's fine. You change a few words, use what's comfortable for you, add relevant content, and you will be fine. And last mistake, which I want you to be very, very careful about, is not taking enough mock tests, not exposing yourself to the real exam scenario, and not practicing in an exam like environment. When you go and sit for the test, speaking module, you'll have around 8 to 10 people sitting in the same room, speaking at the same time, and it will be disturbing. You'll have a lot of background noise. While you practice at home, I want you to have some kind of background noise, or you can just play background music or something background noise on YouTube and practice speaking the same way, so that you know even when you're being distracted by the voices in the background, how you have to focus on the screen. Another thing, I want you to take as many as speaking mock test, the sectional ones, and the full mock test before you actually go for the test. Not just taking the mock test, you have to make sure after every mock test, you go through all your questions, whatever you have attempted, have a look that where you went wrong, where you have lost points, and how you have to fix the same. Taking mock test is extremely important, will give you a mirror view, a clear view of where you actually stand, why you're losing points, what you need to do to improve, and what are things you need to avoid. Take at least 5 sectional speaking mock tests and 3 to 4, if you can, take 5 full mock tests. That will help you be better prepared be in a good shape, and be more confident. To take the mock test, you can go on languageacademy.com.au. You can get one free extensive speaking mock test, one free full mock test. Everything comes with a scorecard, feedback, tutor analysis, each and everything you need to improve and crack the test in the very first go. And the AI scoring engine is pretty close to what happens in the actual test. So you'll get a real picture of where you stand and what you need to work on. That's it from this video. If the video was helpful, do like, share, and subscribe. That helps the channel to grow and that helps the video reach more audience. If you ever get your desired scores watching my videos, do let me know. That is something I work for and that is something which will keep me going on. That's it. If you need any help with PT, academic PT core, anything about PT, we have got on campus and online classes. We run 13 sessions every day according to different time zones. Just give us a call, send us a message. Our team will be with you and we will give 100% to help you out. Now go and practice on languageacademy.com.au or download the LA PET exam practice app. I'll see you in the next video.